All right, everyone, today I just finished the Cataract Falls hike trail. It was super wet outside, but it was a really great and beautiful, super green out. Um, but yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get to the hike. One thing I want to point out, and my tip for today, is when hiking in cold weather or rain, to wear a lot of layers and to watch what temperature it is, so that way you can adjust as you're going. Early on in the hike, I noticed that I was getting really hot. I had both my wicking layer, my insulation, and then my shell on, and I was getting way too hot, so I took that off. One of the reasons I think I got really hot is that when I packed for this trip, I put thermals on my legs, and so all that heat is radiating up my body. Tip number 2 is that if you do get into a wet situation, whether you're walking, hiking, camping, outdoors, even a rainy day whatsoever, the trick is to, when you're done, get out and get out of your wet clothes. So when I'm done with this hike, you'll see me take off everything and change out, especially my wicking layer on my shirt. That thing is pretty soaked right now. When you get out of the wicking layers, you can do a few things. You can put on new dry clothes, get the water off your body. If you're really cold, you don't want to introduce hot heat. Otherwise you could go into shock, and so you'll gradually want to heat your body up. If you're only a little bit cool, maybe taking a warmer shower, that'll help get your body temperature up. You just don't want to go through the extremes from really cold to really hot. Your body can go into shock, which is very dangerous and can be deadly, I believe. All right, so I just finished the Cataract Falls trail hike. It's about 3.3 miles. I got a little wet from like sweat. My rain jacket didn't work. So In order to prevent my body from getting cold, which is something that happens after you do cardio, whether it's lifting weights, playing basketball, running, hiking, etc., your body temperature actually will drop. And so with wet and cold clothes, you can get towards hypothermia, which will lead to sickness as well. Your body is kind of compromised at this point. So let me change into some dry clothes real quick. Much better. So let's talk about this hike. It is 3.3 miles. It is an out and back, up and down the hill with the waterfalls. I give it a 5-star out of 5. It's really beautiful, very scenic. In the summer months, it's very popular to go to, so you're not going to find a lot of places to actually park your car. It is a single track, so if you pass someone, you're right by them. If you have any like knee problems, bring trekking poles. It is pretty steep. It's a pretty decent workout for how short it is. If you want, you could continue on further up. The trail does not necessarily end at Laurel Dell. Another thing too is that it is a dog-friendly hike and a dog-friendly area. So Alright, so I made it all the way up. I am currently at Laurel Dell. It's kind of like a really beautiful meadow up top of the waterfalls. If you want, you can continue up the meadow towards Mount Tam, higher up. It continues all the way on. Alright, I just got into warmer clothes. This feels a lot better. Another thing that I will do is turn the heat on when I start the car up, so that way my body doesn't drop and the temperature doesn't drop. As you can see, there's a lot of moisture in the car. The car's already fogged up. So I did get pretty wet, and now I gotta get dry real quick. If you have done this trail, please comment below with what your thoughts are and what your rating would be. If there's another trail that you enjoy in the Bay Area, please shout it out so that way I can do a video on that and let others know. I do like this hike because even though it is pretty popular in the summertime, it is still a decent workout for how short it is, and it's not on the beaten path, so you kind of have to get out of the way to even get here. That's all I got.